Hi, Kids Adventures family. Um, I believe you're all keeping safe. Today, we're going to make stuffed animal, and the animal that I chose is a bear. And to make the bear, I have an old shirt, a paper to draw out my bear before trying to make it, buttons, scissors, thread, a needle, and then a Sharpie for the outlining. And I also have shreds of an old shirt to stuff my animal with. So you can use that, or you can also use cotton balls, whichever one is available to you. So before I outline the bear on the shirt, I drew it on a piece of paper to help me get a good mental image of what I wanted. And then I transferred it over to the shirt. And so after I drew out the bear, um, I started stitching the outline to make sure that the when I'm cutting it, it comes out just as I want it. Because if I cut it before I stitch, then there's a possibility of me not cutting both sides of the shirt in equal sizes. So that's why I'm gonna stitch it first before I cut it out. And so yeah, I'm doing a regular hand stitch. If you have a sewing machine, you can just run over the outline with the sewing machine and make sure to leave a space for you to be able to turn the bag inside out and then stuff it. So it's after the stuffing that you seal it completely. So when you're stitching, remember you have to leave space for stuffing and turning it inside out. Okay, so after you've done stitching the whole outline, remembering to leave the space for your stuffing and the turning. So when I look on this side, I have drawn the line, but I haven't stitched it. So I still know how to cut it. But then I've stitched the whole thing. So now I'm going to cut it and turn it inside out. When cutting, also remember to leave some space, like half an inch between the line and the material that you're cutting off, because then you don't want to cut too close just in case you mistakenly go too deep, then you don't end up cutting the stitch that you've already made. So give yourself some room around the edges as you cut. Okay, so now that I have cut out my bear, I'm going to turn it inside out using the space that I left. So yeah, push it in and out. Okay, here's my bear. So now that it's all turned inside out, using the space that I had left, I have open, I'm gonna push in my shredded pieces of material. So if you have the cotton balls, this is where you push it all in. You want to make sure you stuff it to your satisfaction. You decide how loaded you want it to be. More flimsy, more loaded, more packed, however you want it to be. You want to stuff it to your satisfaction. And I use the Sharpie to help me push it into the smaller areas like the ears and stuff like that, because then I want to distribute it evenly. And yeah, so my friends with their tiny fingers, yeah, they might be able to use their fingers. If not, you can just use the Sharpie. It works easier. So I just push it through my little hole. So now that I am done stuffing my bear to my satisfaction, I'm going to stitch the hole that I used to stuff it, and then put on my eyes, I chose the small white buttons for my eyes. But for the nose, I'm having a little bit of conflict. I don't know if I want a shiny nose, a light brown nose, or like, I don't know what the kind of nose I want to put on. So that has become the conflict. But I'll figure that out when I get to the nose part. Okay, so after trying on a couple of buttons for the nose, I did not like it. So I decided to use my Sharpie to draw my nose for my cute little bear. And then I use it to draw the lips. And I decided to make it a smiley face lips for my nice little bear. And that's me and my little bear right there. I hope you enjoy making yours and you love it like I like mine. Because I got to build my own bear right in my home. Okay, friends. Thank you.